is Brendan, and I'm a social worker here at the Mac Center. Before we start, I should tell you that I am a mandated reporter, so if anything is going on in your life that is in a danger to you or others, say if someone is hurting you or if you're hurting someone, or I have to notify that to a proper sources. Other than that, usually it's just all confidential, unless you say something that you have plans to hurt yourself or others. Then I have to report that.
Okay.
Okay. And I don't just tell this just to you; it's just to everyone I need to tell this to. Okay. So, what brings you into this center today?
So a friend of mine actually referred me to your center.
Okay.
She saw that I was struggling to get to work on time, and I've been emotional these few days. I have a 6-month boy, and I love him to death, but it's just very frustrating sometimes. Reason why I'm late to work sometimes is that I stay up late with him, and feeding him and diapering him, just taking care of him. It's taking a lot of energy out of me, and so I've been having a difficult time coming to work on time. And I love him so much, but sometimes I don't know, I feel like I want to scream at him. And I know that's not good or healthy.
Yeah, some other parents say act like that too, so much screaming. So you said that you have a 6-month-old, was it?
Yes.
Okay. And may I ask what you do for a living?
Well, right now I'm just working at a grocery store.
Okay.
Full time, and actually my husband is a mechanic, and so he has regular hours. And with him, I don't know. We used to have fun together. Ever since we had a baby boy Brandon, it's just been really difficult to spend time with him, and I feel like he doesn't help out as much as he should as my partner, as Brandon's dad.
So do you alternate on taking care of the baby at all, or like one night say you take care of the baby if it screams, or one time you do it and then the next time your child, say Brandon with it?
Brandon's my baby.
Yeah. Next time Brendan screams, your husband would take care of it, or do you have any systems like that?
So when we first brought him home, my husband John, he was helpful the first few weeks, and I think it got tiring to him too, and so it was really keeping him sleep deprived, because he was always tired at work and he wasn't able to get to work on time either. And so after a few weeks, it was just more of me waking up in the middle of the night. Sometimes John will feed him, but it's more.
So mostly just you?
Majority of the time, it's just me.
Okay. How do you usually get to work? Do you take the bus, or do you have a friend that drives you, or do you walk to work? Or?
I have a car, so I drive to work, but sometimes the friend that referred me to the Mac Center, sometimes she would pick me up too, just to save gas money. But yeah, I have a car.
Okay. Do you have any other family in the area that could help? Or?
I do. My dad lives pretty close to us, like 10-15 minutes drive away, and I could rely on him for support, but he wants me to be independent, and so he refrains from helping me too much.
Okay. When you said your husband doesn't really take care of the kid earlier, is that right? Sounds a little bit like neglect, but you did say that he occasionally does, but it still isn't too healthy for the child. So I am concerned about that, and it seems like he's putting all the pressure on you to take care of the kid, which isn't too nice at all.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And I love Brandon, but I think it's because when I was younger, my mom used to yell at me all the time, and so I feel like maybe I picked that up from her. And now I'm yelling at Brandon, he's just 6 months, you know? And so I don't want to continue that habit either.
have you thought of some kind of couples counseling or family counseling with John and tell him what's going on your side and the difficulties that you have? Or?
So I talked to John about the situation, how I want him to help me more, but I haven't considered professional help, like counseling yet. Mm-hmm.
I can refer you to a few places that I know that give excellent counseling and should help you with your problem. Is that something that you'd be interested in doing?
Yes, definitely. I would have to talk to John first to see if he's open to counseling, but that's something that I would like personally for us to build a relationship.
Nice. I can give you one of my business cards right now, and after you talk to him, just do you have a phone or do you have email at all? Or?
I do. Most likely you can call me, that'd be best.
Okay. Well, here's my direct cell phone number, or my email address, whichever one you prefer.
Okay.
After you talk to him, I can give you we can start with the referral process of getting you over to couples counseling to help you just make it easier for you to go to sleep at night and help with raising Brandon, and because pretty much I believe he's a good kid.
He is. I
Yeah.
mean, he's only
Just
6
hearing
months, but he has
what you've been saying about him, he seems so far like a very good little infant that's growing up in life.
He is, and it's not him trying to, I don't know, stress me out. He's a baby and he needs essential things like food and clothing, shelter, and it's not his fault. I love him.
Yeah. All babies are like that. Some are quiet, some are loud.
Yes.
They're all the same. Very nice. Well, I am still concerned about your husband. After all, if he is not, if one of our future meetings, he still seems like he's not too encouraging of him taking care of little Brandon as well, then I would be concerned about neglect and would have to notify Child Protective Services. And just trying to see what is best for little Brendan to be raised up in a family where both sides are equally taking care of him instead of just him pushing all of the responsibility on you, because that just does not seem fair. Okay. So what kind of goals do you have for the future?
For me personally, or for my family?
Let's start with you personally.
For me personally, I think once a week, I'd like to have a day to myself for self-care.
Okay.
I've been sleep deprived, and sometimes I forget about taking care of myself, taking care of Brandon, as in John. So I'd like to have one day out of the week just for myself and go out with girlfriends or just
That sounds fair.
relax.
What would you do on your day of self-care? Would you sleep in? Would you go to a spa? Or?
I would definitely sleep in.
That sounds
Sleep
nice.
in and probably go out with a friend just to watch a movie or
That's
even to go to the park to exercise.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's nice. What about for goals for your family?
For my family, like I told you, I think just to get John's a great husband, but I think sometimes he just forget that he's a dad too. And so just to get him more involved in the daily activities of taking care of Brandon and things
Okay.
like that. Mm-hmm.
We'll start getting all the information together for the counseling or family counseling for you, just in case it seems like you do want that. Is there anything else that you would like me to do before our next meeting?
No, I think suggesting counseling is something that I haven't thought about, and that I think I will consider it. And,
Okay. Do you have any other questions for me? need to talk to me anytime, you do have my cell phone and email address, so
Mhm.
if you ever want to talk or have any questions about particular aspects, I'm fully prepared to answer all those questions that you may have.
Okay.
Nice. So, are you done?